You know what? I am ready. Honestly, I'm really ready to tear up some chest today. But that's the thing. Sometimes you come in here and I've done this before and you don't even realize, but you're just not with it. You know what I mean? You're not in it. Um, and a lot of times I don't even realize that until it's too late, until the workout's pretty much done. Um, but I think that's just a natural. I don't know, man. It's just a natural thing. I think everybody goes through. Like if you don't sleep good or something, or maybe you're just feeling bad or you're sick. Sometimes you come in here and like I said, you don't even realize, but you're just not fully committed. Like you're committed, but not like a day that you feel great. Everything's just lined up perfectly. It's just and I don't know. That's something that I feel like everyone goes through. But I feel like the main thing is as long as you're still showing up, consistency. That's like the biggest. People always ask me like like what do you do? How'd you get that physique? Blah blah blah. And honestly, I, and I can tell most people don't want to hear this answer, but I always tell them it's consistency. Like I've been doing this a long time, and it just doesn't happen overnight. And that's why I always say, like, even on the days that you don't feel great, unless you're dying from an illness or you're legitimately physically injured and you just can't work out, even on the days you don't feel great, you need to fucking show up because it builds that discipline that you just go and it almost becomes second nature, and then it's still difficult, but it becomes easier, more natural, and like I said, it's just almost like second nature to just go. And I'm to the point now where if I don't go, that's when things feel off, you know. That's when things feel off. But anyways, um, this is only 315. I've been working with 325 on decline. You guys know, really slow and controlled, not really trying to bust out max reps in terms of like just getting my most reps I can get with 325 on decline. I'm trying to get as many as I can, but with the tempo I'm doing, which is a little slower. Um, so yeah, this is 315. I just realized that because this bar is a 45, not a 55. Let me grab a couple fives, throw one here, and then I'll do the first one. Okay, I was feeling this during the warm ups, and I was kind of hoping if I waited long enough and did enough warm ups, that it would kind of loosen up. But my elbow is not agreeing with me. It's not. Kind of like my knee. It's not that bad. I can still train, but that definitely kind of affected that a little bit. Well, it was still pretty good. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Let's just do a couple more. Um, well, yeah, I'll do a couple more, and then I'm kind of hung up if I want to do a drop set or back down set. What's new? But I'll figure that out when I get two more sets in with this weight, and I might not even figure it out by that point. Yeah, we'll do at least two more here with this. Well, it's safe to say my elbow felt a little better on that one. I did one more rep, which that usually doesn't happen often. Actually, I'll scratch that. As of late, it has been happening quite a bit for me. I'll take it. I mean, I got 11. So yeah, I'll just do one more, and I still don't know if I want to do a drop set or back down set, but that's something I can figure out when I get there. When I get there, we'll do one more. I mean, I'm probably leaning to a drop set. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. That was good. Better than the first one. Ideally, I'd like to get like 10 on this third one. That might be pushing it because I'm already two sets in. I'll give it my best though. Okay. That was cutting it. I mean, honestly, that was cutting it pretty close. I think I want to. I think I'm leaning toward doing a back down set. I know I said a drop set. Just goes to show. Literally set the set, I can change my mind. But with a drop set, yeah, it's pretty much a continuation of the set prior. As little rest as possible with lighter weight. Keep it going, but it limits your reps, which is kind of the point. But I want to I want to maximize reps here. So if I do a back down set, just rest like another 45 seconds, and then um, I'll be able to get a little bit more reps than I would if I just did a drop set. I just want to get a bunch of blood in my chest. They're both great for that. I'm just leaning toward a back down set today. I think for today, that's my better choice. So let me shut up and hurry up and get these weights off, and I'll do it. All right, that was fucking perfect. Ooh, wow, that was really good. Okay, let's move on. Like I said, that was pretty much perfect. All right, back to the chest press machine, the plate loaded chest press machine. This is like the third week in a row that I've done this, but it's been feeling really good. It's been working. I like the order and the stimulus it's given me and the order that I've been doing this. Um, like my mindset is like a lot of people, at least it seems like they're switching their routine quite often, and maybe they need to. But in my opinion, if you find a routine, this is the main thing. If you find a routine that works for you, you're recovering great from it, you're seeing results, you're getting stronger, bigger, whatever you're trying to do. You pretty much gotta just run the shit out of that until you reach that point that it's like, okay, now it's time to switch some things, whether it be the order or just completely different exercises, different rep ranges. There's many, many different ways to do it. But like I like if this works for 8 months straight, I'll do it for 8 months straight. Starting with decline, chest press machine, a couple sets of different angled flies, different, hitting different parts of my chest. If that works for a year straight, I'll do it for a year. It's like I won't switch it until I feel I hit that point that it's time to switch. Like I'm kind of flatlining or plateauing with my progress. So I mean, and if it only works for 2 months, it only works for 2 months. Then I'll switch then. It's just that's kind of like it's very basic, but that's how I look at it. You know. So I don't know. I just feel like some people get I don't know. They kind of lose sight of that. It's like they try to get carried away with it, really show off in the gym. They're always doing these different exercises, and maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Maybe that's not what it is, but I have no problem doing the same routine for a long time, however long it's working, you know. But but this is only the third week I've done this, and it's still working. So we'll do it again. 4 plates, max reps, probably 3 sets, and then we'll move on to some flies. That was a good start. Good start. Whew. Oh my god, that was an ugly rep, but that's also about as close to failure as you can get without actually failing. So that was good. That was that was real good. Okay, one more here, and we'll move on. Okay. I did not think I would be able to replicate the previous set with the last rep. I think I pretty much did. That was tough. But this is exactly what I want. It was good. Let's move on. Let's start doing some accessories, some fly stuff. A different little variation of an incline chest fly to hit the upper chest. A lot of times I'll do the same setup but with dumbbells, or I'll raise this seat all the way up to where I'm sitting at a 90. And I'll grab them from the bottom and just come up. A little different here, so I'm gonna lay back just like I said how I would do a dumbbell incline chest fly. But instead of that, I'm gonna grab the cables. Same thing. It's just nothing crazy, but I feel like I've been doing the incline dumbbell chest flies for like a month or so every Monday, and they felt great. But I feel like I was saying earlier, I feel like maybe it's just time to switch it up just a little bit. Like I said, this isn't a huge variation, same movement, just with cables. So I've actually never really done this. So we'll see how it goes. I could hate it, could love it. Let's just do one to find out. Okay. Honestly, about halfway through that set, I was immediately thinking, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know. But I kept going and I really started to really focus on just squeezing my chest. And it felt good. It felt good actually. We'll do two more and really see. And I'll probably do a drop set here. You guys know I like to do drop sets on the accessory stuff, especially. So yeah, we'll do two more and kind of really find out if I like it or not. I think I do. Okay, I think we're on the right track here. That second one felt even better than the first. All right, with each set, I just like that more and more. I feel like this drop set's really going to be pretty awesome, honestly. Let's try it though. You never know until you try it. Ooh, man. It's okay. Yeah, just like I thought. That was pretty fucking awesome. Wow. I really like those. May have to incorporate these in my chest routine on Mondays for, again, however long I feel like they're working really good. Let's move on to, let's be the final exercise. Some decline dumbbell flies, of course. I've been in those too, and those still feel really, really good. So we'll keep it rolling with that. All right, so I've been doing the 65s on here the past 2 weeks, and honestly, they don't feel that bad. So I decided I got the 70s. I'm gonna try these today. If it ends up being too heavy, I'll go back down to 65s. It's not a problem. But I feel like it's. I mean, on the other hand, those incline cable flies I just did, it did kind of fuck me up. So this might be jumping the gun a little bit, but just remembering the last 2 weeks of doing the 65s, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. So I want to try these. Like I want to progress up when I can. And like I said, if it's too much for today, I'll go back down to 65s, whatever. But I think, like, basically, what I'm trying to say is I think I'm pretty close, if not right there, being able to go up to these and still get decent 10, 12 reps. Um, so let's try and see. Well, it's safe to say it felt heavier, which makes sense because it is. I don't know if I did 9 or 10. Either way, I'm okay with it. I think 2 more sets will be fine. A third set, I might only be getting 8. That's okay. That's part of progressing up in weight. As long as I'm getting 8 on these accessory lifts, that's good enough. Now, if it starts to get so heavy, I can only get 6 or 7. In my opinion, that's when you should lighten the weight a little bit. So we'll see. I'll play it by the set. One more. Okay, that went really good. A lot, no, I won't say a lot better, but better than I expected. Anytime you go up in weight, it can kind of hit you like a brick wall out of nowhere, you know? That felt pretty good. I do think I'm going to do one set of max rep deficit push ups. I'll rest like a minute, nothing crazy. Probably won't record it though. Just it's so many reps, and it's just I don't know. You guys probably don't care to see that, but I'll do that, and then we'll pose. All right, I did a set of deficit push-ups, just like I said. I think my camera's crooked. Nah, it's good enough. But that actually was a lot tougher than I thought. Normally I'll do the deficit push-ups, and I'm thinking it's because actually a couple things. One, I did a different kind of incline fly today, kind of shocked my muscle a little bit. And then two, I went up 5 pounds each arm with the decline flies. So it makes sense that the deficit push-ups were a little tougher today. They were, but it felt great. So I'm fucking pumped up. Just kind of see what it's looking like. Hopefully pretty good. I definitely see, just by looking, I mean, I've definitely seen some improvements in my chest, but still, there's more work that needs to be done, which is, that's the fun part, you know? That's the fun part. Because once you actually reach those goals, what's going to motivate you? I mean, I guess you change your goals, you adapt, make your goals even bigger. So, I mean, I guess that's the answer. But either way, it's so exciting. It's exciting to see improvements because I am, but exciting to know I'm still not in my best form. Not even, maybe close, but there's still quite a bit of ways to go for me, which again, that's exciting too. So it's good motivation. It works both ways. Seeing the improvements is good motivation. It knows you're on the right path, knows you're doing something right. But then also knowing, hey, I still have more room to grow. I can still get better. That's motivation too. They can both work at the same time, you know. Anyways, I think it's good. I think we're done, man. Another It's always bittersweet when chest day's over because one, it's sweet because I got an awesome chest pump. Chest pumps always give me the best pumps, but it's bitter because I have like 3 days before I hit chest again, and it's just my favorite, man. Chest is my favorite. But yep, tomorrow I'll be back in biceps. Let's get the fuck out of here, get some protein, get a meal, rest, the usual. We'll be back tomorrow.